1010XL.com. This is Lex and Terry on 1010XL.
Well, I kind of feel like we need to know something today or by tomorrow about this NFL lockout, if they're going to be having a lockout or not, if it's going to continue on, actually, because if it continues on, I believe, after tomorrow, I know John Clayton was saying that, you know what, looks like we're going to have to start pushing things back. And with us on the phone right now, we've got NFL agent / lawyer / attorney / I don't know what else you want to call him, Sport and Court. He's got a brand new radio show that's starting on our affiliate there in Freakville on 1010XL. I believe it's on Saturday. Is that right? Is that right, John?
Sundays at 10 a.m. Yeah, they call me the Cordell Stewart of Jacksonville, I guess.
Oh, you think so, huh?
I'm not switchy though.
Well, I was going to say, well, that's not a guy you really want to be thrown up against right there.
What's up, guys? What's up?
I don't know, man. We're just kind of hanging out, obviously, like everybody else, wondering what's happening. And it's good to have you on the show, man. Congratulations on your new show and everything.
Thanks. Looking forward to it. Been a fan of you guys for a long time, and,
thanks.
And proud to join you on the 1010.
All right. So is John Clayton right about this?
He's close. The problem is the next date that's really crucial is the Hall of Fame game, which is August 7th.
Mm-hmm.
Chicago and St. Louis play. So guys need at least 2 to 3 weeks to get into training camp and learn the playbooks.
Mm-hmm.
So that puts us back to present day essentially. And if they don't get football kicked off or training camp kicked off by the 14th or 15th, it's just going to be a sloppy, ugly mess, which preseason usually is anyway.
Yeah, it's going to be a Hall of Fame. It's going to be the what is that thing? The one in Hawaii.
Oh, the Pro Bowl.
Pro Bowl. That's what it's going to be.
It's going to be bad, and guys have just been. A lot of guys have been sitting around. They've had these unorganized workouts, but they're so sparsely attended, and guys use this time to get back in shape. I mean, these are elite athletes, and.
Mm-hmm.
And without a playbook and without being able to talk to coaches officially, it's a mess. But they've got until the end of the week, essentially, to get the deal done. Which the crazy thing is, the mediator said he's done until next week. So if they get anything done, it's going to be the owners and the Players Association, or the trade association, formerly known as the Players Association, getting together and trying to get the deal done.
Hasn't the mediator stated, though, that if they work it out between themselves, they're good with it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the thing. And there's still 2 sticky issues, which is the rookie salary scale, and then you're going to have about 500 free agents hit because of last year's weird rules with no salary cap.
I know, I can't wait.
So it's going to be just a crazy mess, and the NFL owners want to ride a first refusal on 3 to 4 players per team, and players say, no way, dude, you created this situation. This is your mess. You cleaned it up.
Love it.
You're going to have to pay for it. So there's so much going on. It's just outrageous.
What do you think's going to get done, John? Really, seriously?
Probably Wednesday at 6:05 p.m.
You think so, huh?
Yeah.
I think so. I think they're going to take a few days to iron out, and at some point it's going to be, get off the pot.
What about all these secret meetings that were going on with just a handful of owners, and then all the rest of the owners kind of turned on those guys, the Jerry Joneses and the Richardsons and guys like that? Is there any truth to that I'm hearing?
There's absolute truth to it. This thing originally started off like most labor battles as a employees versus owners issue. We're paying you too much. We want more of our own money. And then all of a sudden they got a deal in principle, and people realized that we're splitting $9 billion this year, but we're going to split $18 billion in 3 years, 4 years. So let's not fight about that so much as other issues. And so then it became a matter of like our local Wayne Reavers and the smaller market guys saying, all right, this works for Jerry Jones, but this really doesn't work for me because I'm operating on a shoestring.
Mm-hmm.
I can barely put butts in seats as it is, and in fact, the Jaguars can't.
Yeah, if you win, you can.
Yeah, if
Right.
you sign a elite player with a name, you can.
Yeah.
I was talking to one of my buddies this week, and I said, do you realize the Jaguars have the fewest SEC players in the NFL or top 5, which that's crazy to me. You've got the best conference, you've got all that talent, and they're picking up players from Portland State, but they're scouts, they know what they're doing. I'll defer to them.
Well, they don't.
I really feel bad for Cam Newton once this rookie pay scale goes into effect because he won't get his $50 million.
He made more at Auburn.
Yeah, you just stole my line. I'm an Alabama guy, so
okay.
he made plenty of money.
Yeah, he's set for life already.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure none of your guys did.
No, not at all.
They already touting Alabama to possibly play Wisconsin in the BCS championship game.
I'd love to see it. When Alabama players take money, it's the agent and the marketing agent's fault. When Auburn players take money, it's the players and the players' families' fault. That's the way it works.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. If this happens on Wednesday night at 6:05, do you realize how much credibility you have now?
That would be fantastic, and you guys got to have me back on Thursday.
Oh, we'll have you on a lot, man. We'll have you on all the time, man. We really appreciate your insight. Anything else we need to know about this? Be on the lookout for.
No, it's just a matter really of the owners getting kind of their stuff together and executing. And it takes, I think, 12 owners to veto the deal. So even if you had a last minute stalemate on this free agent thing, I don't think they're going to have enough to override it, given that we've got that August 7 date, and the Bears and the Rams want to start looking at playbooks.
No,
So
they'll all fall in line with the two Jerrys.
they will, but it's going to be the free agent period is going to be crazy because you've got the other thing is you've got all those undrafted free agents. Agents usually deal with those guys as the draft is ending, and then the next day. So you got 200 or 300 guys right there that have just been sitting on their hands, taking jobs at Target and everywhere else, trying to get by because they don't have the cash flow that the Cam Newtons get. So it's those guys are in play. They need to come in and get training camps because those are some of the stars of the future stars of the NFL.
Sure.
And so it's going to be an agent's nightmare.
I got to ask you, on the agent's point of view here, on your side, how many NFL guys do you represent?
Here's that answer. I've got 7.
Okay.
But I dropped this year's class because the rookie salary scale. My thought was, why pay anywhere from $10,000 to $100,000 to train and get a player financed? I don't know what percent I'm gonna be making. I'm kind of the anti-agent. I actually said publicly, I don't think agents should make any money. I think they should do these contracts for $10,000 a piece. And everybody said, no, this is a 6-figure requirement. You're getting the best services. I said, no, you're not.
No.
There's not a darn good lawyer in the agent business. And there's probably 5 AV-rated attorneys like myself out there, and there's just a lot of bad advice from a lot of guys.
What are some of these big agents like the Lee Steinbergs? What are they going to do with these? They have a ton of these 500 guys out there. How do they equip themselves to deal with something like this?
Lee's retired. Rosenhaus is the big shark right now, and there's just no way. I mean, if you've got 150 guys, the way that I say is do the math. I tell players to do the math. Let's say he works twice as much as the average person, so he's working 80 hours a week. That means he has about 5 to 10 minutes per day per athlete to get to manage their $1 million corporation as a CEO. I said, that's why according to Sports Illustrated, 78% of players are broke 2 years out of the league. So he's just going to be doing the best he can, and these deals really aren't that hard to put together. You got to get the numbers right, but the deals are pretty standard.
Yeah, I bet you're out of the 7 guys you represent now, you're getting phone calls all the time. But what are you hearing? What are you hearing? So.
Yeah, and I've got a bunch of guys that I'm just friends of that I'm trying to make sure their agents are in the right position with them, and so it's a text battle. I'm pretty active on Twitter and everywhere else, so my phone blows up when it comes to this time.
Well, I'm sure there's no nefarious reasons to be friends with them on your part.
Yeah, right.
By the way, people can follow you on Twitter. What's your Twitter account name there?
The sports side is my BTSA for Breakthrough Sports Agency, and then we just set up a law firm one, which is Know the Lawyer. We're on Facebook and everywhere.
Sounds cool, man. Well, we appreciate it, all right? And congratulations on your new show. It starts Sunday on 10/10 at 10 a.m. All right, man?
Absolutely, guys.
All right, we'll talk to you soon, John.
Yeah, thanks, John.
All right, John Phillips, everybody. So let's get some phone calls coming in, too, at 866-977 to us. All right? So we got all that stuff happening.
So Wednesday, 6:05. See what happens.
I hope it happens for him.
That would be cool.
We need this to happen for him because we need to be able to say, yeah, we told you.
Yeah. Super cred for us for knowing the guy that knows.
And